Celibacy makes you successful with women. Allow me to explain. When I say celibacy, I don't just mean abstaining from sex. I mean abstinence as a whole. No fap, semen retention, whatever you want to call it. By abstaining from sexual pleasure as a whole, you'll see how you become more successful with women. And when people talk about success with women in relation to semen retention and no fap, they talk about the attraction. The attraction is a given. I'm not going to disagree with that. But I'm not talking about the attraction yet. I'm talking about success with women. More so, how you interact with women changes. When you practice celibacy or abstinence, yes, there is a change in your energy which women will respond to and will be more attracted to you. But what I've noticed is that there's actually a change in your mindset towards women. There's a difference in how you interact with women and what you'll tolerate from women. But because your mindset has changed, this actually makes you more successful with women. And when I say successful, again, I don't mean the attraction. I mean your ability to maintain a relationship. I mean your ability to interact with women and not be controlled. I think control is the key word here, because when you abstain from sexual pleasure and lust, your brain learns how to not give in to your impulses so easily. Let's look at an example. Let's take a man that frequently watches pornography and gives into lust and self-pleasure. That is not a man that has any sort of control over his impulses, over his desires. And then even with respect to celibacy, even if you've gone to the stage where you can have real life interactions with women and you can be successful in that respect, there's still no control. You're still giving into your impulses. You're still giving into your sexual desires. You're actually not in control. It's your mind telling you to do something and you don't have the willpower to stop yourself. A weak man is one that can be controlled with sex, which means a weak man is a man that can be controlled by a woman. But if you're celibate, if you're abstinent, if you have somewhat a degree of restraints or control over your sexual desires, then you're not going to be easily controlled. You're not going to easily give into your impulses. You're going to have some strength. You're going to have some mental fortitude to be able to not give into your impulses. Celibacy makes you successful with women because you're not willing to go with any woman that smiles at you and gives you some attention. Maybe you're someone that's never been in a relationship or had interactions with women, but what you have to understand is women will use their sexuality to get what they want. They will use your own desires against you to get what they want. So if you're not able to give into this, then you'll be what people call a simp. You'll be giving away your energy to women. And this specifically is what I mean by successful. In those relationships, in those interactions, you will not be a man that's able to be controlled. You will not be a man that's able to be taken wayward because your woman knows you'll give into your impulses and desires easily. But if you are that kind of man and your woman will do that to you over and over again, she'll see that weakness in you and eventually that relationship will crumble. The reality is a woman doesn't want a man that she can control. Otherwise the relationship will just break down. Whether you're in a relationship or not, a degree of celibacy and abstinence is so important. Because if you're just going to be a man that will give into his desires, give into his impulses, then women will see that you're easy to control. And you'll probably end up with the wrong woman. You'll probably end up with a woman that you don't want, but just a woman that would allow you to fulfill your desires in the moment. If your goal is to attract women, then I suggest you practice celibacy and abstinence. And then if your goal is to maintain a relationship and improve your relationships, again, I suggest you undergo a degree of celibacy and abstinence. In my personal experience practicing celibacy and abstinence, what I've seen is that women would try to take your energy. Women don't really care about you. They just want to take your energy. They'll give you attention and give you all the things that you think you want. But in reality, they just want to take your energy. And at the end of the day, you can place the energy upon more important things. And when it comes to practicing those things in a relationship, the woman you're with is likely to have more respect for you. But if she feels like she can't control you and that's the kind of person she is, that's the kind of partner she is, the relationship will break down. And that's a good thing. That just means she wasn't the partner for you. You don't want to be the woman that will do everything she can to try and control you. She'll try to manipulate you and destroy your peace. And as a man, that's one thing you can't allow. Remember guys, if you don't control your impulses and desires, your impulses and desires will control you. Hope this video helps. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.